see your strat. Okay, so whenever you push yard, like right off the starting bat, you always want to at least have one other teammate with you. You don't want to be too aggressive here,
Okay.
right? You have this cover right
Right.
here. You want to be able to retreat into flowers and play your life as soon as possible. It's not a big deal if you die right off the rip because it is just like your first death and it doesn't mean too much depending on if you go 4 dead or not. But basically, I still play your life because it's a good habit to get into. So I feel like right here, you're going to push in and be super aggressive. And like these two guys are kind of going to kill you right here. Oh, no way.
Have to come over.
Dude, that's actually crazy. You're
Okay,
gonna
push down.
get the greatest flank of all time. Good target priority. Okay, so for this map, when you have this hill, you want to be spawning on the shock rifle. You want to pretty much like keep blue spawn over here. You want to control like this part of the map and this part of the map, and you basically just want to spawn them right where your teammate's at, right?
Right over on that side.
Yeah, because they only have like so many places they can move from. They can either go tram, which is an awful place to go, driveway, which is an awful place to go, gold ledge, or there. Like you're basically funneling them through like nade holes.
Okay.
Good shots. And so if you notice, his teammate spawned lift, right? So you should be expecting
Yeah,
C spawns. So I'm glad you're backing down from that. So I don't know if you actually recognize that, or you're like, I just need to get out of cover myself because that guy's a shock rifle.
That's what I'm doing a little bit more now, just recognizing what my teammates are.
Okay, so one tip I have for you too, for hills, if you're in the hill, I really like to play the corners close to my team and cover. So like
Okay.
when stuff like this happens, I have 2 people looking at me, I can just dip out. Because this is a moment where we have a numbers advantage, but we're low in shields. So I don't want to be in the hill right now. I have low shields. I want someone else to play the objective because I have low shields.
Let me back off.
Yeah, where like if you're playing oddball and you have low shields, usually you want to hold the ball, right? Or you want to get your shields back before you help your team. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on in the open right there.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. You have 3C, they're there, your teammate's there. You might get a blue spawn if you're lucky, but I'm guessing you're probably going to get a flower spawn, maybe a cafe. Oh, yard, okay. All right, so I immediately love this. You go gold ledge, a huge power position, and you get like good sight lines on the map. Solid kill, perfect.
I'm trying to help my teammates as soon as possible, as soon as I spawn.
Yeah. And then like in this moment right here, this is when I would like bum rush to C. But if you would have stayed ledge just a second longer too, you could have probably seen that guy spawn blue.
Right.
Which is kind of weird. I would expect them to spawn tram with how your teammates are there. They died there. So that's technically unsafe for the teammate, their enemies. So I thought you guys would get C spawns here.
Your team
Wow. And honestly, since these guys are cafe, they really don't have sights on the hill because that right there, that wall's kind of in front of them. So all they can do is kind of like blindly nade the hill, right? So like my main goal is if they're cafe and like they got those spawns, I just want to keep them there. I don't want them to push out. And a lot of people don't because it's really easy to take damage in cafe. So as long as you can deal damage to them and keep them there, just keep them there. Don't push in there, just keep them in there. And this is good. You're focusing going to A right behind these guys. So you see how Ace is pushing up right now?
Right.
What I would do is that bench right there above this horn, I would sit on that bench and kind of rat out, or even go like on top of like that overhead thing.
Yes.
And basically you want to wait for Marine to start shooting, or you want to wait for him to get closer before you start shooting. And basically you guys are just you're gonna pop in, deal some damage, pop out, he's gonna deal some damage, and you're gonna pop back in, deal some damage, and that's basically what you're gonna do.
Okay. And I don't know, I think I messed up rushing here.
Oh, that's good. That's way good. Like, you guys... Oh, that was way good. That's a good push. Oh, I wish you didn't reload there.
No, it's like, oh my god, I think I like it. That one.
That was an extremely good push. I don't know if you realized that when you did it in game, but that was actually insanely good push. We'll work on your reloading habits. I try to reload behind cover, and I don't try to reload after every kill.
Okay.
Usually, if I don't have 5 bullets, I'm reloading.
That's why I gotta keep more in mind, because sometimes I do. That's one of my issues. Sometimes I'm starting a fight and I'm like, oh, I'm reloading. I get killed.
That's unfortunate. Like, that happens to me all the time. You're playing your life, you're just a little low. The only thing could have done better is play it just a bit quicker, but it's just, it is what it is. Some deaths are inevitable.
Yeah, that one.
I think you got team shot too, because you died pretty quick, or you were low already.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're gonna be spawning C. So you spawn lift.
Enemy team took the hill.
So yeah, right here, this hill, like if you ever want to play anchor, going tram and
Yeah.
kind of anchoring hills, like you want to disrupt their spawns, right? So if you go tram and rat out for a bit when your teammates are all dead, usually there's no one really there, and you can actually get good spawns for your teammates. So right here is one of these instances where I'd push tram and get behind him and kind of get good spawns for a second.
Okay. From behind us. Yeah.
Yeah. If you would have went tram, it would have been a little bit different. Sometimes it's good to go the long route to like set up the whole pinch, and you have a whole different sight line. Even if you go like right to here and go LR get shots, I would just like go gold ledge and just get a different point of view, because it's never good to stay LR, or it's never good to go like to the same position and just keep peeking it and stay in it. Yeah, like use a. Like if you would have watched like Bound, or like, do you watch any pros by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most pros like they would probably go LR, and they'd either, one would probably go tram if there was 2 of you, then the other would go gold ledge, and like when they pushed out
Ledge on that.
yeah, and get a pinch that way.
Okay. I just try to, on that one, I think I try to rush quick and try to get us as fast as I can to my teammate, but sometimes it's not the best decision, the route that I take.
Yeah. So a lot of people, like when they see the enemy in the hill, they get this sense of like, I want to call it like the fear of missing out or fear of losing, because they're in the hill, and so they think they got a bum rush to make up time. You have like 45 seconds to make it so they don't cap the hill and for you to cap the hill. So like if it's low hill time, always take a long route to the hill.
Okay.
And you know what I mean by long route, right?
Right, yes.
It's like you basically, when you spawn C, you're gonna go to tram and take that route.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna look that way. And one thing about Solitude is when they have yard control, you can pretty much move through the mid for free unless they're set up and looking mid, right? Which these guys aren't, which plays in your favor. So you have the pick of the litter when it comes to your routes. So you were the first spawner in, and I don't think you should be looking for a fight yet. But now that you have teammates, you can be looking for a fight. This is the hard part though, because they have high hill time now because it says enemy's about to score. So now you guys got to bum rush in. And so what I would do... Sorry, you can go first.
Oh no, that's what I'm been trying to keep in mind when I let's say if I die and I see my other teammates die, try to take it wait a second so they start spawning so we could push together.
That's a great mindset to have, dude. Like, pushes win games, dude.
Yeah.
But you never want to push through like the same opening. So like right here, I would either, hopefully you could be like super aggressive first and just go in and deal some damage. It looks like you guys have a numbers advantage. Nope, you guys, it's 4-4. Or I'd go gold ledge and just try initiating the fight, so when they do pop in, they're not looking at 2 of them pop in.
Okay. True.
Oh my goodness, no way you're doing it. Oh, you are sweet.
Oh, but I jumped in instead of probably holding on top.
Yeah, That's what I was about to say too.
Yeah.
Is just like hold that ledge. Melees are nice because they do a lot of damage to one person, but when you have team shots, like I would never go for a melee because team shots just shred faster than a melee.
That's true.
All right, so you guys have C spawns for this next hill, which is super important. All right, that's kind of cool.
Took the hill.
I'm gonna have an aim trainer we'll work on there because basically you kind of took that corner a little wide, and I feel like you just had a little bit bad positioning on that, which we could have done a little bit better. And taking the damage from that nade didn't help either. That's pretty much what I think got you killed for sure. But we'll definitely work on your aim. That's like the best way to get out of golden plat is just work on your aim.
Yeah, I've been working a lot more, doing more aim maps, you know, just practicing. But I still need more. Wait.
So one thing I want to note, I know I like this hill time, but I would just be prepared because this guy he's low. And I don't know if you heard callouts this game or not, but there's a guy top mid. But basically what you're gonna want to do is if they push you, just go blue. And hopefully your teammates should be spawning blue on you. They should. They spawn Tram?
Right.
Oh no, that guy spawned blue. You got a split spawn. That's crazy. So do you know what happened here?
Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention on that side.
So I think like it's okay to push this way. I definitely would have pushed blue just to get good spawns for us because you never really want to play in the middle of the map. In
Yeah,
Solitude, middle of the map is such an awful place to be. You get shot from so many places.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing with Solitude is play your high ground and play your edges mostly.
Okay.
So basically, if you would have ran blue, you had a teammate that did spawn blue, and it probably would have changed the whole pace of the game. So I'd say definitely stick to the edges more as much as you can, and that will help you out a lot living up.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you're kind of thinking about spawns, like you're starting to learn about them. And if you stick to the edges, like when the best way to like start learning about spawns is like, all right, I want the spawn closest to the hill, so just go to like the power position or the edge that's closest to the hill, right?
Yeah, okay.
So right here, you're like, well, the closest spawn to the hill is blue spawn, right up that ramp. So I'm gonna go into blue and get good spawns for my teammates and I.
Enemy team took the hill.
And that's key on the spawns, you know. It's like that's what I've been working more and trying to keep in mind.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort and practice. Even pros still work on spawns. All right, I like this running with the teammate. Yeah, I feel like you just had a little bit too much right stick aim there. Maybe it was kind of hard to tell. Yeah, probably.
I think I should have. I think I tried to rush it instead of holding back and shooting. I think that's sometimes what happens. It's just wait. Because I didn't really have to rush them. You know, I had to just shoot them.
Yeah. It was good that you ran with the teammate, though. It's a shame you couldn't help keep him alive. You got backsmacked pretty fast. Yeah. And this teammate right there, all he needs to do is play his life. He should not be pushing that.
You'll be holding back till we spawn.
This is not a bad spawn. You guys can go get C. Oh, close one. That was a good rat, though. That right there is just going to like the middle of the map again, and I'm actually surprised it didn't die quicker. This is a god spawn right here. This is the spawn you want for sure.
There, that one. See, now I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know where he was at.
Alright, this is a good positioning right here. So you heard the shots coming from blue. So use this cover right here to kind of peek it and like see how many
Right
people are in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this is one of those spots like if you hear shots come from, you always want to peek this like the blue just to see if there's enemy in there because usually there is. Where you killed that guy is actually a great place to go for this hill, by the way. I've actually sat there and got like I think like 10 kills because of that hill, this hill right
Oh,
here.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right there on that corner.
Team nade. Wow, dude. I can't believe they did that to you.
Spawn maybe.
So I like how you had a teammate C. I don't like how that teammate's pushing gold because King of the Hill is all about map control around the hill, right? So you're gonna want a guy,
Right.
on hill here, a guy on C to get cross shots. Like gold is kind of nice to have because you can see it, but then you kind of give up. Like then you have to have a guy blue to like make it so they spawn tram, and that's kind of not nice because you're kind of too far spread thin. So you want like C, blue spawns, and then basically like another guy kind of like close somewhere where you guys can all get shots.
Like, yeah, cover this side of the map, and I think we're moving up too
Yeah,
much. We're spread out. We're spread out.
when you see Ace pushing like that, I would think like, okay, he's flipping the spawns, and just be mindful of that. Like, so look where, like, if this teammate dies right here, they're probably gonna spawn lift anyway.
Right.
Okay, they got tram spawn, which is crazy. Dude, what is your teammate doing, dude? What is he doing?
No, and like sometimes.
Like, did you piss him off, dude?
No, it's like.
Did he want to finish the hill? What? Oh my goodness, that's why you guys lost the game, is because of him. Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, if you guys don't get this hill, it's because of him.
It's just. Yeah, we had it. Yeah.
That was unfortunate. You were trying to take a piv during a 1v3. There's a way you can take pivs like that. You just got to isolate your angles, but that's kind of hard to do in this position. So this is... I've talked about strong fights and weak fights here and there. That was definitely a weak fight.
A weak fight.
Yeah, so basically if you see more than one person and you're alone, that's a weak fight. Never take it. If you have cover and there's a 1v2, it's more of a neutral fight, but I still wouldn't take it. You could deal damage, just make sure you just don't die to it. If you're in a strong fight, then it's like you have cover, you have high ground, you have the whole advantage of the whole fight. It's a piv, right? Take it. But like, if that guy was just right there and you were right here, this is pretty much a neutral fight, and like it's pretty much a piv, but it's not a strong fight for you. But like if you were gold ledge and this guy was down here and you're shooting him, that's a strong fight. You really don't want to... Dying to neutral fights is better than strong fights, though. I will say that.
I think at this one I rushed it. I think I remember looking at and they were going to capture it, so that's why I kind of just rushed it.
Yeah,
but
that is entirely your teammate's fault for sure. So this hill again, you kind of want to have a guy yard, then in tram. You want to have him like LR. You just basically want to get shots on people for this hill before they get a chance to get close to you guys. The more damage you deal and the more you slow down their push, the better. And with this guy being on the hill, okay, he's getting off the hill.
I only want to have one guy on the hill now and just have the rest just covering.
Yep, there you go. Get off the hill. Go tram. This is actually, that spot right here is actually really good to rat out at. So I do like how you go to help your team. But the problem is we kind of overextended out of cover. Like if you were on the hill, you could get hill time right here and stay in the cover. Oh, maybe not, because there was that enemy right there. So basically you got pinched. if you would have stayed back in tram, but I don't know. The correct play is to help your teammate at that point. It's kind of hard, especially if you didn't see that guy and you didn't know about him. But if you did know about him, then the correct play would be like stay back in tram and rat out and get back shots on that
Stay
guy.
back.
Because then you could still get good spawns for your team. Maybe that's still the play, because like if they called out like 2 pushing here.
That's what I did.
Let's see. You might get a flower spawn. Yeah, that's a pretty good spawn.
A pretty spawn right there.
Ooh, the jumping.
Oh, I'm way too over aggressive there. I'm not even hitting my shots.
I actually don't. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind that. It's just I feel like the jumping is kind of what got you.
Yeah.
Like the moment you jumped, you like missed. I think you missed like 2 shots, and the guy just immediately got you. This is one of those things like scenarios. Like if I spawn there, a lot of people like to take the shortest route, but they still have low hill time. You can take the route through gold to get these guys. Yeah.
Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team
I mean, we're doing the same route again. I like it. All right. Yeah, I think we'll work on your routes. When you do your routes, you want to stick more to the edge of the map unless you know you can go through middle and take a fast route to help your team.
Okay.
Which right here, this actually might not be too bad. You'd have cover and pillars. It's a 2v2. And all you have to do is, like, if you throw a nade, right? So you throw grenades left-handed. So you can actually use this pillar in front of you if you move just a little bit to the left and make it so, like, they're barely, like, they can't see you and you can't really see them. Like, you'll throw the nade actually and out of cover.
Right into them.
Yeah, into them. And then you could like peek and shoot them and then like probably get easy kills. Even that was a nice head peek actually. And the reloading.
Shot again.
The reloading.
Again, reloading.
Yeah. I feel like if you actually worked in reloading, you might get a couple more kills a match.
Mm-hmm.
And live up a bit easier. Or a bit more.
Gotta be aware of my shots.
This is a god spawn, for sure.
See, I should have known he was gonna go up there.
Yeah.
The ledge.
So I saw a lot of hesitation there, because I think you knew there was a dude but down there, and you thought that dude's probably gonna go ledge or back LR, so you just didn't know what to do. One thing I like to tell people is when it comes to decision making, like you never really know if it's the right play. So all you need to do is just fully commit to a decision, and then do a VOD review and see what decision you should have made, and then you'll start making better decisions. But just start committing. And if you don't know what to commit to map control, commit to staying alive, and commit to helping your team. Those 3 things right there are like the best things for decision making.
Decision making. Okay.
Always help your team as much as you can. Like when you die, look at your teammates, be like, all right, my teammates are here and there. What do they need at this moment? Like, let's say you died, right? You have 2 teammates C, and let's say you spawned blue, and it's like, well, we already have 2 on the hill, but I need to get damage on people running to the hill for my teammates so they have easier time on the hill. So maybe you push up flowers and you're just getting crosses on the guy's posters. And this right here is like a lot of... That's not bad though, you got to kill. So when you're running away like that too, put your head down. If you watch any of my streams, you'll see me do that, and that actually makes it so they can't get a headshot on you, and it's easier to play your life.
Oh, okay.
If you ever watch my streams and wonder why I do that all the time, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, no, what? Okay.
Oh, I can tell you were going for the melee trade, hopefully.
Yeah.
And so was that dude. If you ever like see someone like moving in like that, just back up, dude, and just like move. I don't remember if it's left or right, but like if you like move to like the left, I think it's
And you
what.
melee, right?
No, so you back up and like move left at the
Uh-huh.
same time, and it's like for some
Oh,
reason like it
okay.
disrupts them.
Hill control.
So like right here, like when you spawn in, well, I'll wait for you to spawn in.
Let's see.
Enemy team took the hill.
So what do you think you should do right here?
I think I should like take shots from here. Maybe you hold for a second, or go right.
So right here, basically I'd push up to commando, and if someone peeks C, I would just get shots on him. Because you
Mhm.
don't want to try rotating for free. When you rotate, you want to try dealing damage while you rotate. So like you can rotate without dying, basically.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of people also die from, is like they're trying to rotate around the map for free, where you should be looking in the middle of the map while you rotate, dealing damage, so you and your teammates can rotate.
Yeah, before just rushing in.
Yeah. Just doing a sneak through the bottom. You're going for that kill so hard. I think this is one of those things where it's like that dude's low. I need to get in
Just
a
backed
different,
off.
I would just say a
Mhm.
different position at least. Like if you could go top LR on the box, you could probably get him because there's only two of them.
Yeah,
And he just had a good nade.
you got me grenade there. I should have backed off.
Yeah, grenades like to go low, so always stay. That's why high ground's so key, is because it's hard to nade high ground.
Hmm.
Except this map. This map actually nading high ground's super, super easy.
See him there.
When you tunnel vision this kill, this is not good.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I've been trying to avoid chasing.
Yeah. At least you traded, but trades are all right in certain times. This is not a bad trade because you guys have presence over the hill, basically on blue. It's a 2v2. Could be a worse death for sure.
Yeah.
Spawn in blue for sure. Yard? Wow.
Like,
Enemy team
What a spawn.
right there.
I like that you go.
inbound.
Oh, dang it, you dropped off.
Hold it. I know. I should have. Man, I need to hold it.
Yeah, if you're in a power position, there is a time to give up the power position. So like Slayers, if you're playing if you're holding a power position in Slayer and your teammates like are rotating around the map and you can't get sightlines on them, it's time to rotate off the power position basically.
Okay.
Or like let's say you guys are holding this and like they're spawn on C, that's okay to hold the power position still because you can shoot them from. They try getting off C from like tower or to go truck, you can get shots on them. If they try going poster side, you can get shots on them. So if they're spawning C, it's great. But if they're spawning tram, gold is not a good position to be in. Yeah, that's basically why you died right there, is because you dropped off the power position.
Yeah, I should have waited.
And it looks like you're about to do it again.
Yep.
Right in the middle of the fight. You backed that guy down, though.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Yep, there we go again.
But yeah, man, like freaking putting myself in bad situations, right in the open.
Enemy team took the hill.
Or like, if he would have stayed that cafe window, like, I would have been okay
Mhm.
with that. But, like, my play here would be go to flowers or, like, go truck, right? I want to stay
Or
back
truck,
in the
right.
back of the map, and I want to be able to support my team. That's basically my mindset, is support my team.
Right.
So if that guy's in a fight, I want to help him. Good.
Here.
And that guy, that was kind of a strong fight for you. He's out in the open, you have cover, and you have another strong fight. This guy's backs to you.
Another right there.
I would throw a grenade, try in front of him, and shoot him so he runs into the grenade
Okay.
and dies.
Hill control.
Oh yeah, that was a good idea.
Oh, did it?
Oh, sweet. Yep.
I think sometimes it's just the consistency, you know. Sometimes they
Yeah.
have some play, some crazy. I should have gotten that shot. Oh, that was a little.
Yeah. So we basically know what you need to work on now. I'll give you some aim training things before we head out. I would
Okay.
definitely work on your routes. I feel like your routes,
Yeah.
reloading, and just holding more power positions will help you out a lot. So I would just focus on that, and then just really work on your routes. Like if you need to move cover to cover, um, stay to the edge of the map more. Try not to go to the middle of the map too much unless you know you can.
Right.
If there's low objective time, like oddball, it's always good to like take a long route and disrupt their spawns. King of the Hill, if it's low time, take a long route. If it's strongholds, it's super dependent. The best play in strongholds is just to help out your team. That's pretty much like the best decision making you can do is just to help out your team. Like run with somebody, help them get shots, help them live up. That'll make your game
Okay.
go way further. All right, man. We'll have a good day.
Awesome, brother. You too, man.
Oh, I
Have a
always
good day.
do.
Thank you.